it's me Nehal and welcome back to day 26 of the lockdown. I hope everyone is doing fine and everyone is safe. And let's head to what are we making today. आज की recipe is a Asian style milk bread. Now I don't know whether it's a Chinese recipe or a Japanese recipe, but I know that both of them use the same kind of technique in making this bread. Now I know you'll say कि यार milk से पाव बना रहा हो, क्या और क्या नया कर रहे हो? Well, this is special because it uses a specific technique. They make a paste out of flour and water called tangzhou, which is actually used in the bread dough. And what this does to the bread is basically it hydrates the bread, it gives it more moisture. Hence you'll see that the dough is slightly on the stickier side and you get a nice and fluffy bread when you actually bake this. So I don't consider myself to be an expert on baking bread, but I really want to learn this skill. And you know, every time I make a new loaf of bread, I'm going to share that with you guys, just so that if you guys are passionate about it as well, you can bake it along with me. Let's not waste any more time. Let's check out the recipe and I'll share some of my thoughts on this recipe at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Recipe for a milk bread. I hope you guys enjoyed it. ये दिखने में तो बहुत amazing लग रहा है. And so what do I think about this recipe? I think it's a great bread recipe and it is not that difficult. सिर्फ थोड़ा patience चाहिए, तो ज़्यादा don't be in a lot of hurry. Let the bread prove well. What is proving well? It's basically a step in bread making where you're allowing the yeast that is activated in the dough to produce all that carbon dioxide and double up in size. Please remember कि इसे time दीजिए. अगर इसे 1.5 घंटा लगता है तो please let it rest for 1.5 hours. Second thing is I have added egg in the dough. If you do not wish to add egg, please don't. I just added it for an extra richness in my bread. I've also brushed this loaf with some egg wash. It's basically a mixture of egg, water and some sugar. तो ये क्या करता है, जब आप ये ब्रश करेंगे and then you put it in the oven, it gives it that nice golden color. अगर आपको इसमें ये step नहीं डालना है तो मत डालिए. If you want, you can just put a mixture of sugar and milk and brush it on top. It won't give it the same effect, but it'll at least help it color nicely. Last thing is, please make sure your oven is preheated well before you put your bread in, because that can affect how your bread will rise in the oven. So that's about it from my end. I really wish everyone could actually make this recipe along with me. but I know there are some limitations. सबके पास oven नहीं होता, but I will definitely be making some recipes जिधर मैं cooker use करूँगा as my oven instrument. So stay tuned for that. और जिसके पास है, please try this recipe and let me know what you think. And you know, if anyone is actually making this recipe, please comments me. You can ask me any questions, any difficulties you have. I'll respond to them as soon as possible. And I'll see you tomorrow with another recipe. Till then, bye-bye.